Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Easy. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Welcome back to another EazyDuzIt video, and for today's video guys, we're going to be switching it up a little bit. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from the type that from the kinds of videos that I've been making for about the past month or so, something like that. So I just really want to say first off, I am sick. I have been sick for about the past 2 weeks. I had the flu for a couple days, and I'm going to be touching on that in this video as well. And I'm also going to be ranting to you guys about something as well, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm probably going to end up throwing some Modern Warfare gameplay in the background. I do have a 33-3 TDM gameplay. This gameplay was from the very first week that the game did come out, so if you guys notice something that, oh man, I'm having a hard time kind of getting through all this in one breath, but this gameplay is from the very first week that the game came out. So if you guys notice anything at all that changed in the game, or that they did different, or that they updated, that's why, because this gameplay is from the very first week that it came out. I really just wanted to go ahead and say that really fast before the video starts. But besides that guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's hop right into it. Alright guys, so yeah, I've been sick for about the past 2 weeks now, and it's been absolutely brutal. So let me kind of give you guys like a timeline of how everything has went down in the past 2 weeks. So all this whole entire cold that I've had, it started, I would say, last Monday, right? I'm not sure exactly when this video that I'm recording right now is gonna go up. It's probably gonna go up, I would assume, Friday. Don't quote me on that. It could be Friday or like Saturday, but it happened last Monday. That's when I really kind of started to like get a cough going, and my nostrils just kind of started getting congested, right? I just went on my phone and I brought up my schedule from last week. Turns out I had to go to work Monday, but I was only there for like 5.5 hours. But then I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. But I do know for 100% that the day that I did have the flu last week was Wednesday, and I was off that day. But literally the second that I like looked up the symptoms of the flu, and I realized I had them all, and I knew that I had a fever of 102.3. I immediately called into work the next day saying that I was going to be off and that I was sick. Like that day on Wednesday, I had the chills, I had the hot sweats. I didn't throw up or anything like that, but I did have a really bad headache. I had like no energy whatsoever. I had no appetite at all. It was brutal, man. And I also went and I have like a little like home thermometer that you press a button to turn it on, then you put it in your mouth and it'll check your temperature for you. I did that, and it said I had a fever of 102.3, I believe is what it said. So what I did was I made sure that as soon as I saw that, I called my doctor, and the very next day they were actually able to get me in for an appointment to check and see if it was indeed the flu. So Thursday morning, I walk in, they tell me I'm all good to go. I don't have the flu. If it was the flu, I don't have it anymore, and then I was all good to go. You know, if it comes back or anything like that, call them back and they'll have me come back in. So I went back home on Thursday, enjoyed the rest of my day off, just kind of chilled, slept a lot, you know, just didn't do anything too crazy. And now Friday comes along, and Friday I wake up in the morning, go to work. I'm feeling all right. I'm not feeling amazing, you know, but I'm feeling good enough to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So get through my shift on Friday. I do okay. Still kind of feeling blah, you know. And then I gotta work Saturday and Sunday as well. I get through those days okay, you know. But one thing that I do notice is that all 3 of those days that I had to work, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as soon as I got home from both of those, or all 3 of those shifts, I was exhausted. Like, I literally did not want to do anything other than try and eat food if I did have an appetite, and then just lay down and fall asleep. That's literally all I wanted to do on all 3 of those days. And now I don't know if that's particularly because of my cold and because I'm sick, or if it's actually because I'm tired from my job. So I have no idea, but I'm just kind of waiting to see when this cold's gonna just kind of get over, or whenever I'm gonna get over this cold, so I can see, you know what I'm saying? All right, and now let's fast forward to this week right now. So this week I only have 2 days off of work. I had Monday and Wednesday off, and right now the day that I'm recording this is Wednesday. This is my last day off. But Monday, my first day off, went okay, you know. I went through my day being able to do stuff and actually like move around and stuff like that, get out of the house, drive around, go to the gym, you know, stuff like that. So I'm feeling okay. I'm thinking that my cold's finally starting to go away. Now, Tuesday, I get up early for work. I go to work. Now, the beginning of my day, I'm feeling good, you know. I'm not feeling like I have a headache or anything like that. I'm feeling okay, you know. I take some medicine before I leave my house, and I feel like I'm doing all right, you know. But halfway through my day, I take my lunch break, I eat food, and then I go back to work, right? So my shifts, my hours are pretty flexible, but for the most part, they have me working from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m., right? By the way, guys, if you did not know, I do grocery pickup at Walmart. So that is my job, and those are my hours, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. And like I was saying, towards the end of my shift, like the last 2 hours, so at noon or so, I would say, I just start getting this gigantic headache, bro. And it's killing me for the rest of my shift, bro, and it's awful. So I have that. My nose is just going insane for the rest of my day, and my cough is going nuts too, even though I have cough drops with me. I'm taking them, you know what I'm saying? It's just awful. So I just kind of bear with everything and bear with the conditions and everything, and I just kind of find a way to get through my shift so that way I can enjoy the rest of my day and the next day off, right? So I get through my day, get through my shift, I go home, and oh my gosh, dude, the way that I was feeling when I had the flu last week, that's exactly how I was feeling on Tuesday after I got home from work. It was nuts. So the first thing that came to my mind was check your temperature, because if you do have the flu again, as soon as you take your temperature, you'll know, because I had the exact same symptoms that I did last week on that Tuesday, or on this past Tuesday. So that's what I did. I went and I checked my temperature, and yep, it was 101.5 or something like that. Now, it's not as high as it was last week, but I can definitely feel a flu again, man. And it was awful, man. And the only difference between last week's and this week's was because obviously it wasn't as high, but I actually threw up a couple times on Tuesday compared to last week. Last week I did not throw up at all, but this week on Tuesday, when I came home from work and I had all these symptoms and I had this fever, I actually ended up throwing up a couple times too, which was disgusting, and it was awful, but it had to be done, you know? So on Tuesday, with me feeling like how I was, I called my doctor up again and I let him know that I'm not really feeling that much better, and I made an appointment to go see him again today. Now, keep in mind, today is Wednesday as well, so I went and I saw him today. He told me the same thing, you may have had the flu yesterday or whatever it was, but today you're fine, you know? I had a regular temperature, 97 point something today. I definitely felt a lot better. You know, today the only thing that I'm dealing with really was just a cough and just congestion, you know? So he gave me some medicine, or he gave me a prescription for some medicine. Okay, so he actually gave me Mucinex DM. Now, I've been taking Robitussin and Dayquil and stuff like that, but I really think that this stuff that he prescribed me, it's gonna help me a lot more, because this stuff, it's longer lasting. You're only supposed to take one every 12 hours or something like that, compared to the stuff that or the other stuff that I've been taking, like the Dayquil and stuff like that, you take like 2 pills per 4 hours, you know. So I feel like this other stuff's gonna help me out a lot more. So that is where I'm at right now. I currently feel definitely a hell of a lot better than I did compared to yesterday on Tuesday and last week when I had the flu as well on that, I think it was that Thursday I said, I'm pretty sure. But I feel a lot better, and I'm really hoping that over the course of the next few days my cold gets a lot better and I possibly even get rid of it, maybe, because I've been really wanting to play Modern Warfare, but I have not had the energy to at all. Like literally all that I've really been wanting to do, you know, regardless of whether I did not have to work or if I just got out of work, all I've been wanting to do is just kind of lay down and just kind of fall asleep watching YouTube or Hulu or Netflix or something like that, you know. I haven't been really wanting to do anything. And one more thing I kind of wanted to just kind of like rant to you guys about and ask you guys about as well, and kind of get your opinion on it and how you feel about it as well. So like I said before, guys, my job is online grocery pickup at Walmart, and the way that they have their attendance policy, it's not very fair, especially to people that are just getting hired, you know, because the way that they have their attendance policy is if you call in one day, right, that's 1 point, and if you get 5 points, you lose your job, you get fired, you get terminated, right? And for people that just get hired, you're not eligible for any type of PPO, and PPO is protected PTO, protected time off is what I'm trying to say, you know. And that's basically where if you need a day off, you have time that you could put in place of that absence, so that way you don't get charged a point for it. You're not eligible for any of that, you know. You're not eligible for any type of leave of absence, any stuff like that. So like if you're just getting hired, you really need to pay attention to that, because the way that they have their absences, especially for new people, it's not very fair at all, because I've already had to call in twice, and it's not even like my fault, you know. I've just been sick, I've had the flu, but you know what, man, like I'm just trying my best not to think too much about it, you know what I'm saying. I'm just simply trying to just kind of wait until this cold gets over, and just kind of go from there, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, just kind of let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about how my job has their attendance policy, you know what I'm saying. If you agree with it, if you disagree with it, if you agree with what I'm saying, if in the past you have had a company that kind of has the same exact attendance policy that my job has, you know, let me know, because I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say, and I'm really curious to see if other people feel the same way that I do. So yeah, guys, I know this video was a little bit different from the kinds of videos that I've been making for the past month or so, past 2 months or something like that, you know, compared to like the travel vlogs to Niagara Falls. By the way, if you have not seen that already, I'm telling you, go watch that right now. That one is a banger. That's going to be on the screen right now, but if you can't see it or something like that, it's going to be in the description as well. Go watch that Niagara Falls vlog, because that is definitely one that you do not want to miss. But besides that, guys, I'm so glad to be back on the microphone. I actually kind of like doing these videos a lot more, where there's no face cam. It's just simply me putting gameplay in the background and me talking to my high quality mic, you know what I'm saying. Like, I know a lot of people like me sitting in my car just kind of talking about whatever, you know what I'm saying. But the thing about that is the video quality might be better on my face cam, but I'm not too thrilled about the audio quality that comes out of my phone, you know what I'm saying. So I prefer videos like this, where I can actually sit down at home, throw some gameplay in the background, and actually have my microphone at home that I can actually know for a fact that I'm getting good audio quality out of, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. So if you guys enjoy these types of videos, let me know down in the comment section below as well. But besides that, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button for me. Also subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if this is your first time seeing me, say hi in the comment section to me as well. But yeah, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. I know I just said that twice, but I'll see you guys later. Peace.
It's better to have real solitude all by yourself.